So, you have characters, but you don't have the foggiest idea what to do with them. Neither do I, but that's what I'm going to figure out. So, I made a few character designs, some inspired by Cake, some inspired by my family, some inspired by tea, and some inspired by the cats in my backyard and in my house. But as I said, I want to plan to continue developing some of these characters, more some than others. Sorry, but I also want to make a story around them, a short story, to help me inspire their characters. Well, maybe set my family. They're a character in themselves. So I'm also using, once again, the art prompt for this one, but I'm going to use the last 3 prompts. Although it's 4 of them, so I'm probably going to use one twice. Or should I use all prompts? I'm going to use all prompts again and use the last 3, not colors, to give me another inspiration of stories. So, okay, let's see. Which one should I go for? Let's go sci-fi, and it says, draw yourself as a robot. Well, maybe not that one. Draw oxygen farm. Okay. So what character should I do an oxygen farm? That's a good one. And when I think sci-fi, I think I'm going to go with the tea-inspired one for some reason. Or should I go family? I think I'm going to go family instead. Okay. Let's do my favorite fantasy. Draw a druid shifting into a bear. I don't know what a druid is. Okay. That one I'll do this one with. Okay. The Cake inspired dude fantasy. Horror. Draw a building made out of bodies. Ooh. You know what, switching? This is fantasy. This is horror. Okay. Cake is fantasy. Tea is horror. And last one. All prompts. Draw a robot mining spice from an alien planet. Let's try to get something better. Draw the meaning of retro in 200 years. Okay. I could do that. A little illustration of them doing retro in 200 years. I like this one better. Draw a Shireen bookshop. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with that prompt. Okay, so that's my prompts. Those are my stories to think of, and I'll think of something now. Okay, I wasn't originally going to do this or record this, but I got hit with the inspiration stick. So now that I have my ideas and prompts, I'm going to start. I'm not going to do the whole process of BTW. I just want to figure out how to start and where to go from there. And I usually take a very long time to draw and get my ideas down. So I'm going to put a timer on for like 10 minutes. And get a whole story down from beginning, middle, and end. It's not going to be a very long story, a short story, just to get an idea down. And then after that, I will go through other parts. I won't shoot about other parts on my own, but I just want to get the start and motive, and use it as a motive to start, and not take too long to think of a story. That's another process, which is why I'm using a timer. And the prompt I'm going to do is drawing an oxygen farm. So, start speed drawing. Well, now that we got that whole process down, I like that implication. I'm going to probably use it more often. If longer stories, maybe 20-30 minutes, give myself a timer. Just sit there and just draw for that few minutes. Or come up with a story in a few minutes. The sun is going in and out right now, so hope you're okay with that. So now, I just want to do one more extra process and step into my story building. I am going to do more drafts, that which I'm going to go through the drafts. But I want to also develop my characters more, both in writing but also in design, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this with like character design and fixing and adding my character design, because I originally wasn't going to, not going to do this, originally wasn't sure what, also to get the color palette down. So I wasn't sure what medium I was going to do. I definitely knew one of them was going to be in markers, but I decided to do two of them in markers. I'm going to do the other ones in different mediums, but for now I'm just going to concentrate on markers one. And I did a wrong one swatch test just to get the swatches of the colors down. And as you can see, one of them is very colorful and the other one is very monochromatic, kind of. Lots of grays and browns. Maybe a few orange, but that's about it. So I'm going to play, and I want to see how these characters work as an ensemble as instead of individually, because all of my characters I created individually. I never put them together. So I want to put them together and see how their colors work off each other. And also give me a good idea for other colors to add. If I want to add for like backgrounds and stuff and other characters, or if I want to add in more characters. So let's get started. Okay, so voiceover Gabby here, and I'm finally doing this, like editing this and doing a voiceover after doing the fan art and the third sipping tea watercolor painting montage. I'm now finally getting to this editing, and I did this before then. I don't know what to say. Anywho, so I haven't touched it yet. From what I did last time in this video, I haven't touched it yet. Also, you know what? Let me go in order. Let's concentrate on this video. I am lightly sketching out the characters, each character, and drawing in the composition I drew. I sketched out the composition ahead of time in my sketchbook, and I'm now putting the, I guess you could say, blow up the sketches. It was a very rough sketch thumbnail. So now I'm roughing it out in a light color pencil, and then I'm going to go over it in a dark color pencil. Starting with, and the inspiration for these characters, as I said earlier, are the cats outside. There are 4 cats. There's more than 4 cats, but there's 4 main cats outside. And there's my pet cat, Mister. Mister, I put all the way in the back, and he's like the oldest one. I also, when I showed this to my sisters and my family, they said I should have made him fatter. He is a big cat though, so maybe I should have given him some more guts. And the ones in the backyard, I feel like they're younger, but they're also thinner. So there's that. So we named the one I'm drawing right now, we named that one, well, not we, my sister named him Winter. He's an all black cat, so he gets all black. And then I had the one I'm drawing now, my cousin named her, and her name is Calypso. Then we have 2 more. We don't know if they're actually brother and sisters, but ever since we saw them, they were always together, so I made them as brother and sisters in my character design. And one is called, my sister called him Mischief, I call him Tommy because I'm like Tom and Jerry. He also looks like a little mini-me of Mister, so he could be Junior for all his name could be Junior too. And then the other one is, what's her name again? What'd they name her? Not Calypso. Oh no, that one's Calypso, yeah. So, sorry. The other one, the Tabby, the one I'm drawing now, is called Sapphire. The other one, my cousin named Calypso, the sister to Tommy, or Junior. or Mischief. So yeah, those are the cats I'm enjoying, and those are my inspiration for the characters, and they're very, very cute, and I'm very happy with them. I wasn't sure, so I had to get some references for the sketching, especially like for the stretching and the legs, and for like the cats sitting in the back. No, not sitting. They're not sitting. Mr. sitting in the back. I don't know what to do with him, so I just made him sit in the back. I actually forgot to include him in the thumbnail, so he was like kind of squished up in there. I'm sorry, Mister. So the other two will also get thumbnail for wrestling. There you go. As whenever I see them, they always like playing and wrestling, so I had them wrestle in the pictures. It was very cute. So I'm happy with that. And like, although the design are simple, I feel like it suits them so far for now. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so, and now I was like planning out and figuring out. I haven't done anything since this video yet. I am still working on it. I am working on a different story. Yeah, so my goal is to get to the second draft. I'm not recording it, but that's my goal. I'm just saying it loud. Is to get to the second draft of at least one of them. Any of them. So, yeah, I've been like prolonging it because I haven't figured out how I want to do the second draft, or how long I want to spend on the second draft, or how long I even want the second draft to be, or how many pages I want the story to be. Better yet, I have to think that through. Right now, I'm working on a different character design for some other project. I did not record it or put it on Instagram as far as tool. Maybe I'll put it on my website. Go check it there. This link on the description. This link in the description below. I'll probably put it there. So yeah, there's that. So that's what I've been doing as of late, since I have recorded this, because I'm recording this like few weeks later. I don't know what to say to that. Did I already do this? Oh, okay, so this is me last minute squeezing in Mr. in, because I realized, oh shoot, there's 5 cats. I drew 5 cats. So yeah. Although I did the thumbnail for this one though. I should say that. I have did the thumbnail for this story. I didn't record this one. The one I recorded was with my family. Also, side note, I did the coloring and the drawing for my family, the first draft. I did not record it, but I'm gonna make a separate video for it. I did record parts of it, but because I don't want this video to be so long, so I'm gonna do it in another video. So yeah. And since it was so long ago, I forgot everything I have done during this recording. So any hiccups I had, I can't remember. Oh, but I do remember this pen. And you will see with this pen, the tips are frayed. I had this pen since college, and I haven't used these pen in a while, and I just remembered I had them. I forgot I put them in my old laptop case, and because I travel with my laptop whenever I travel places. When I travel, sometimes I put some markers or pens in my laptop case. Some I put in my bag. I put these in my laptop case, and I just recently found them. But the tips, I was afraid, so the lines are not coming out really nice, as you can see from just now. So yeah, there's that. But other than that, the line work is not too terrible. I think they're both brush pens. One is gray and one is like a dark gray, like gray 3. Another one is like gray 2. What is that? This one gray 4 and the other one's gray 2. Either one, they're both grays. Okay, time to get coloring. And I will be using the Milo brush markers. Wrong one. For the coloring. And as I said, although I'm doing this one, both sets produce its own problems. This is very monotone. So I need to find out how to incorporate and what colors to incorporate. And the other one is very much more colorful. So here we go.
So I'm pulling out, if I remember what I remember and what I'm watching, that I'm pulling out the ones for the back because they're all pretty much in the grayscale area, except for the Calypso. She has a little orange at her end. She has a little bit orange throughout in parts of her body, but they pretty much share a gray, so I've been just going back and forth for the grays and doing them first. And I've been trying to add a little much details to the drawings as possible. A little touch here and there. I just realized it from her pants. It's really cute. I really like how she came out. Although I think I did not like the hair in the beginning, but I would like how the hair come out in the end. The one in front, Sapphire. And they were like really tiny, so I wasn't also sure how they will come out. But since they're so small, and in the back, they didn't pull as much attention, so they look very cute right there playing around. It's very cute. So yeah, paying attention to detail, trying to blend. And this is my second time using these brush markers, and this time for a full illustration. As you see, illustration to the side, description above for that video. iCard above and maybe a link on the bottom for that video. But in that video, I use all the markers I bought from my second unboxing. And I use a Milo a little bit for the girl in the green. I'm not sure my left or right now. It's very confusing from this angle. But I think it's on the left. Yes, on the left side, far left. That's the one I use the Milo on. So this is my second time using Milo, and I feel more confident using it. So I feel like this one came out better. Well, when coloring the skins and the outfits of the I won't say animals, but they are animals. But the human form of these animals, if that makes any sense at all to anybody out there, I'm sorry. And I changed up a little bit. I changed up a little bit of this grayscale. And then I'm adding up the orange and yellow throughout her. Trying not to confuse his hair with part of her dress. And now that I got that done, I am coloring. I forgot to zoom out. I totally forgot to zoom out because I'm coloring him right now. I'm pretty sure I'm coloring him, and when I zoom out, you'll see me coloring his legs. Just please wait a moment. There you go. See? There you go. I changed. So for him, I think I made the grayscale a little bit lighter. No, I kept the grayscale as is, but I feel like I should have went lighter because he used all black. Yeah. I think I didn't even use black for him. I think I used a dark gray, the darkest gray, and just pass it off as black. That's what it looks like for me from here. Yeah, I use the darkest gray and then I overlap it with black, which works. And I like how he came out. So, hey. A+. Good job. So then, doing him, I'm not sure if they're brothers, but I think I kept them like separate. They're their own individual. Everyone except the distant brothers, they are pretty much all individuals. Maybe friends or something, I don't know. But whenever they always come together for food, so they're good enough to get together and eat. That's for sure. I liked his eyes. They both have like yellowish green eyes, but they're not related like the ones in the back. To make them more the Tommy Jr., Shaft, and Calypso more relatable, I also give them a similar haircut. So yeah. Also, again, she was very fun to draw. I didn't like the hair, but as soon as you'll see, when I add color to her hair, it came out much better and fluffy and light, which is what I was hoping for when I originally did the line art. But the line art did not conveyed it right. Translate. Yeah, there you go. Translated right. And there you go. That's the hair. It's so pretty. I'm happy with the hair. Is it the greatest? Who knows? But I'm happy with the hair. I'm also happy with the color scheme and overall color scheme. I wasn't sure how it would come out, but it works. Also, later I would add green and pink to see how it will look. Yeah, cool colors work with these colors. I was staying from harsh red colors. So that's it for now. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. This is Gabby out intro. Bye.
Okay, as expected, it may look random, but it was done randomly with intention to see what colors would go with these set of characters, because I don't want to change their color. Their color is the representation of the actual cats, so I don't want to change their color. And it actually works together, although they're very gray and these two pop out, not just because they're in the front, but because he's all black and she's mostly brown. They're brown and gray, and they also have some of the similar colors. So it balance and work, especially him. There's a lot of balance and grays right there. But I think the colors that work, if I'm doing backgrounds, I'm going to stick with the cool spectrum, like with greens and grays. Greens and blues. Things like yellow and pink and red pops too much, and it's like too much. So yeah, and they already have like some yellows in them, so that will bring the warmth. And then for my family, as I expect, it's a clusterfuck of colors. There's like too much coloring going on. Too much colors going on. The skin is fine. I like the skin colors. I just think I should narrow down the colors some. Everyone has a bit of blue in them, so I think I'm going to make blue the main color throughout. And I'm going to just narrow down the blues to 3 blues instead of having 5 different blues. Yeah, that has to tone down a bit. I want to keep my purple. I think if I match everyone with blue and then tone down the yellow, like my mother could keep her green, and I don't know, Sabrina could keep her orange. Maybe match some of them up. So change one of my father's colors to blue, keep the brown because it's a neutral. The black is a neutral, so that's fine. So it's between these 3. I will figure it out. They're not bad. Just so much colors. So much colors. And maybe I'll do this through this video, or maybe I won't. I don't know. But we'll see how long this video will be.